Today, we are going to talk about something you've probably seen a million times, but never really seen: the lemon leaf. Yeah, forget the fruit for a minute. We're diving into the incredible science that proves this simple leaf is basically a sophisticated biochemical factory for your health. So let me just start by asking you this. What if we've been focused on the wrong part of the tree? I mean, we're all about the lemon, right? But the real power, the potent medicine, what if it's been hiding in the part we just toss aside? And to be crystal clear, this isn't just some old folk remedy. We're talking about a powerful biochemical toolkit packed inside every single leaf. And the key phrase here is documented capacity. These are real, measurable changes that these compounds can trigger in your body. So what's actually in this toolkit? Well, you've got this whole crew of powerhouse compounds: Limonene, Citral, Linalool. Now, don't get bogged down by the names. Just think of them as a team of highly specialized workers, each one with a very specific, very important job to do once they get inside your system. All right, so here's our game plan. We're going to hit 5 key areas where this leaf really shines: calming your nervous system, defending your digestive tract, fighting inflammation, helping with breathing and migraines, and even protecting your liver and skin. Let's jump right into the first one. First up, support for your nervous system. We're talking about how these leaves can help quiet down that mental chatter that leads to things like anxiety and insomnia. So how do you actually use it for this? It's about as simple as it gets. You just make it tea. Steep a few fresh leaves for 10 to 15 minutes. But here's the crucial part, especially for something stubborn like insomnia: consistency is everything. You need to give those compounds time to build up, so using it daily for a few weeks is where the real magic happens. Now for the cool part, the science of why it works. It's what's known as a GABAergic mechanism. In plain English, the compounds in the leaf, like Linalool, help your brain use its own natural brakes, a neurotransmitter called GABA. This slows down all that frantic firing between your neurons. But, and this is so important, it does it without knocking you out, like some heavy-duty medication would. But get this, not all lemon leaves are created equal. This is what we call the Meyer distinction. Your standard lemon leaf will give you a quick, sharp calming effect, but the Meyer lemon leaf, it's got more Linalool, which creates what researchers call a deeper and steadier calm. It's a much more profound, harmonized feeling of peace. Okay, moving on to use case number 2, digestive resilience. We're going to look at how the lemon leaf literally helps protect the lining of your stomach from damage. The protocol here couldn't be simpler. It's just a light tea after you eat, but the timing is really important. Drinking it about 20 to 30 minutes after a big meal is the sweet spot. It's like giving your stomach a protective heads up before digestion really kicks into high gear. So how does it actually offer that protection? The mechanism is called cytoprotection, which is just a fancy word for cell protection. The leaf extract signals your stomach to ramp up its own mucus production. This creates a stronger, thicker physical barrier that shields your stomach wall from its own harsh acid. Pretty clever, right? But wait, it goes even deeper. It's not just about building a wall. Studies have found that the leaf also helps restore the stomach's own internal repair crew, 2 critical enzymes called SOD and catalase. These guys go to work neutralizing chemical stress and damage, basically empowering your stomach to heal itself from the inside out. All right, on to our third huge benefit: anti-inflammatory action. This is all about managing that internal swelling and keeping your body in a state of balance. For this, you want to go with a stronger tea, or you can even use a bit of juice from crushed leaves. And the goal here isn't just about reacting to pain, it's about proactive oxidative maintenance, a daily habit to help keep your body's entire inflammatory system in check. The way it works is incredibly targeted. The compounds in the leaf directly engage with something called the NF-κB pathway. The best way to think of this as the master switch for inflammation for your entire body. So instead of just dulling the pain, the leaf is having a direct conversation with your body's core inflammatory controls. And check this out, this is probably the most powerful comparison we can make. One of the main compounds, Citral, acts as a natural COX-2 inhibitor. Now that might sound technical, but it is the exact same pathway that's targeted by over-the-counter NSAIDs like ibuprofen. You heard that right. This plant is working on the same molecular level as a pharmacy staple. Next up, let's talk about breathing easier and getting some relief from those awful headaches, specifically bronchial tension and the vascular kind of migraines. For these kinds of issues, the research points to what's called a large batch protocol. It's just a practical way to make a more concentrated supply, and the 2-week nightly routine is designed to give your body that consistent, steady support needed to really calm down your airways or vascular system. And the science behind this is a really smart 1-2 punch. For your lungs, a compound called pinene acts as a bronchodilator, which literally just means it helps relax and open up your airways. And for migraines, a different compound works to stabilize a tension in the blood vessels, calming that physiological storm that triggers the pain. And that brings us to our 5th and final use case, liver and skin protection. This one is all about defending your body from the inside and the outside. This last one really shows you how incredibly versatile the lemon leaf is. For internal liver support, a standard tea is all you need. But for your skin, you can apply it topically, either with a diluted essential oil or a simple poultice made from crushed leaves to get those benefits directly where you need them. So how can it work so well both ways? The secret weapon is a compound called limonene. It acts as a penetration enhancer. Basically, it holds the door open so all the other good stuff can get past your skin or gut barrier. And once inside, it helps flip the switches on your liver's natural phase 1 and phase 2 detoxification pathways. So let's just tie it all together with a quick recap. This chart is basically the cheat sheet for everything we've talked about. You can see each use case, the specific mechanism it uses, and the key bioactive compounds doing the heavy lifting. From Linalool for calm to limonene for detox, it really is a complete and powerful biochemical toolkit, all in one little leaf. And that's what's so amazing. When you realize just how much complex, targeted science is packed into something so common, something we see every day, it can't help but make you wonder, right? How many other natural powerhouses like this are just hiding in plain sight, waiting for us to pay attention?